slight dusting of ice crystals appear in the air, and there's this sharp, sizzling, hissing sound as they collide with the pieces of jewelry, forming these clouds of steam. But the bands are cool and can be safely handled.
Well, howdy, thank you. Do with that what you wish. Alex is going to bag the jewels.
Alright.
So, what am I getting?
You have 2 elemental brass bracers and 1 elemental brass necklace. These are worth a significant amount of money as jewelry, because this is a very rare and expensive material, and these are well made, or it comes to a total of about 5 pounds.
Alright. They weigh 5 pounds.
Yeah, this is a large size class creature.
No, well, yeah. 5 pounds is still a lot.
Yeah, it's solid brass. And
Yeah.
the bracers go up like a third of the way to the elbow. So
Cool. No. Guess it's time to keep moving.
indeed.
I really do wonder, though, if we could have gotten one of them wishes.
Perhaps maybe if we refused to kill it until it gave us one?
I do not trust anything that is evil.
To be honest, I wouldn't either. They have a reputation for being more vindictive than even a normal wish. Nothing is safe with them.
Alright, that's fine. Alice kind of like longingly looks back like, man, I could have had a cool wish. Alright, onwards?
Onwards indeed. As you will head out further into the Ashen Waves. Nothing else bothers you for the rest of the day as you manage to orient yourselves back in the direction of the city, though you're having some trouble because of the detour to follow the roads to find the shrine. However, in the distance you are beginning to be able to see the volcano.
Nice. Okay.
Which is aiding you in your navigation.
Definitely. Yeah.
It appears that you're approaching from behind, the volcano first, with the capital city on the opposite side. Go ahead and roll.
What?
If you would like, if there's nothing else you would like to do this day, you can go ahead and roll the D12 encounter die and the survival checks for the next day.
CX. I'm still rolling on a D6.
Apparently.
And so is my survival rolls. Huh. Alright, there's the D12.
As you approach, the next day is mostly uneventful. But as you walk, you notice something in the sand. Sorry, there's no sand here. In the ash. A massive print. This slight lowering of the ash level, as though something pushed it, was being though it was pushed away to the sides as strong wind from above. And a massive, clawed, reptilian footprint rests in the ground.
Dragon.
Dragon. Large enough that any of you could easily stand within it.
This is a big fucking dragon.
Uh-huh. Otherwise, the day is uneventful. As you wander through the ashen waste,
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to draw out a dragon.
now would be a good time, yes.
Let's see here. There was an ability I know that, like, called down, like, a giant fucking beacon. But that's...
Sufficient energies of Bahamut might draw it to us, yes.
Yes,
Would also leave us exposed.
Perhaps that's the point.
I don't think it'd come to us any other way, yeah.
Yes, it's light lance. Hold the lance aloft as a beacon of light and truth, creating an area of bright light radius 90 feet. Choose to do this for more additional rounds. The lance also creates a spear of brilliant light up the sky that goes progressively more visible as it continues to climb towards the heaven. It becomes visible for 2 miles during each round.
2 additional miles each round. How long does it last?
A round plus a round per level, so...
8 rounds is 2 times 8 is 16 miles?
Yep.
If you had both your paladins casting that, that'd go to 32 miles, which is over a hex. If Kakoba or Boskin joined in, that'd get you to 48 miles, which is 2 hexes away.
Yes. That would definitely be like, this is Bahamut making a challenge. Like, this isn't like 4 paladins. This is Bahamut making a challenge.
Oh, absolutely. That is how a dragon would see it. If this thing is visible from 2 days away, if we intend to draw it out, I did bring this, and he's going to hold out one of the altar's symbols from the temple, previously in Vashina, now back in East Pacheno. It's not as powerful as an actual altar, or shrine even, but I've been storing what energy I can in it. For the day that we intend to fight the dragon, I might be able to get a little further than I normally can. Read prep as a 7th level cleric. He'd need to actually prepare his spells. He would need to actually prepare them, but as a 7th level cleric.
Well, that day may be like tomorrow or today. We're pretty close to the thing. Probably one of those things where we'd need to like find a good area to do it. Oh god! Also, getting the dragon down. Here's the thing: is that if we fight it in its lair, we might be fighting it in a cave, so it can't fly.
You're a Bahamut priest, so you just know this actually. Yes, there would be limited flight, especially in the off chambers, but dragons, if they aren't mad, which this one is, so who knows, are generally intelligent enough, especially reds. They'll make their homes in central, basically now empty magma chambers, which are large enough for them to fly. Not as high, but very rarely will a dragon of sufficient age not have a central chamber that is at least 80 feet tall. So, if you could bait it into one of the side rooms, it would be forced to land, but anywhere else. But sorry, in its preferred fighting chamber, it would have enough space to fly. Not well, but fly.
Just the problem is, how the fuck do you get a dragon on the ground? Like, that's the thing is, can't do anything with it until the dragon's on. That's really, we shouldn't really be caring that much about, like, oh, like, how are we gonna, like, how are we gonna draw this thing out? We should be figuring out how the fuck do you get a dragon on the ground? How do you get a dragon in kill distance?
How do you get it to land, or how do you get yourself to fly?
I mean, well, we could all, like, fucking concordance to Bahamut to give us dragon wings.
You could try that.
Yeah.
You are on his quest.
I feel like that's one of those things where, like, especially if we get to that point, like, you know, like, we're actually fighting the dragon, Bahamut should, I mean, he would gladly, like, help our, you know, people.
It is absolutely not something he would do under circumstances that are not a quest such as this.
Yeah.
During the fight, there is a decent chance he would comply.
Yeah.
There is sorry, not comply. There is a decent chance he would listen.
Yeah.
The dragon is mad. Maybe it would. We can't rely on that.
It's a good way to get hurt. This may need Bahamut's intervention.
I could try to cast a fly spell, but I don't know if we would be fast enough.
Clerics do not have access to fly. Clerics do not have any. Literally, I already have checked the entire fucking thing. Clerics do not have any ability to force a flying creature to be down. They don't have any teleportation skills. They do not have any flying skills. I have no way to get up there or get the thing down without basically Bahamut's intervention. Yep. This is why having Holy Squad fight a dragon isn't really the best idea.
The thing is, you do have a god about this, so you could, you know.
Yep. You know, ask the god to help. I mean, is there like a way to, like, you know, like commune and be like, hey, can we entrust your blessing upon us tomorrow to fight this dragon?
Prepare ahead of time.
Prepare a what's it called? Like prepare a I don't know what it's called. Prepare a I can't think of the word. Like, prepare your concordance, basically.
I have a pre-prepped.
Yeah.
Yes. You could do some stuff to try to increase the likelihood of your concordance, especially if you ask ahead of time. Or assist in your concordance. Another way is to try to bait the dragon down.
Well, I think that's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be definitely baiting the dragon with the fucking lance of light. Yeah.
You certainly could. Um, you certainly could ask Bahamut ahead of time to attempt to aid in your concordance check. I will say that it is easier to get his assistance during the fight, but you can know whether or not to count on it if you ask ahead of time.
Yeah. Definitely would like to know if I'm gonna die or not, you know?
Makes sense?
That's just me, you know. I don't know. Prep concordance.
I'd
I mean,
feel free to describe how you're doing that.
I mean, it's kind of like, I guess it'd just kind of be like one of those things you sit around and be like, oh, like, Bahamut, we, I don't know, get your blessing for the coming battle. The battle ahead is a difficult one.
Go ahead. Is that all you would like to say on that subject?
What? That's all I'd like to say?
Yeah.
I could think of something, like, much better, like, something more poetic, I don't know, powerful. Eh. Bahamut, upon your quests to slay this mad dragon, I implore that you grant us the wings to take down such a beast.
Grant us the means by which to enact your will.
Yes, that's a good one.
Grant us what we require to complete what you need. Grant us what we require, so that we alone may complete this mission in your honor.
Yep.
The two look at Alex and Kakoba.
What?
They each added a line.
Kakoba's was like the whole first thing.
Looks at Alex.
Yeah, Alex is like twiddling her thumbs or whatever. And it's like, oh, Bahamut, we haven't known each other for long, but I think I really don't think we're gonna be able to do this without you. Uh, uh, I think we all need a little bit of guidance right now. Mostly me.
I would like each character here to make religion checks.
Alright, God. That's gonna suck. Really, Kakoba? Oh.
And
Like, make a fire, and we can all, like... This is actually kind of like a crazy guess. Everyone here is like a priest of Bahamut. Like, take the fire, because it was made with... This is a fire that was made with Bahamut's flint and steel. I take the platinum breath and, like, kind of, like, bless it to Bahamut, and then everyone, like, sticks their, like, Bahamut symbol into it, and, like, it doesn't burn them, but it, like, heats up the symbol. Some cool shit, like a ritual. That's what I'm trying to get at.
oh no, I'm very appreciating where you're going with this. I was giving you the space you needed.
Yes, we... give ourselves to the fires of Bahamut. That's like the ritual, is giving yourself to the fire of Bahamut.
You light with some kindling from the bag of holding. You create a small circular fire, which you light with the flint and steel of Bahamut. Using your platinum breath, you attempt to sanctify the fire as best you can, sprinkling in some of your spell components slight amounts of dust, some of the powdered metals that you have found. Boskin actually hands you one of the sacred items of Bahamut, which is a mixture of the dusts of each of this type of scales of dragon: copper, brass, bronze, silver, gold, and platinum. Scattering that into the fire, the flames shift, burning this silvery reddish color with lines of the warm colors of each dragon outlining the edges of the flame, as the way that flames naturally change color. But instead of a blue at the base, the normal fire colors are there. And the core fire is this silvery platinum. You each place your symbols within the fire. As it licks around them, it provides this heat. It heats the symbols, but despite being made of metal, while you can feel the heat in your hands and it gets close to burning, it never quite does, and no one drops it. No one lets go, holding fast to the metal, despite the danger, despite the closeness to pain. As you remove them from the fire, it simmers down almost immediately, the silver flames vanishing, and instead shifting into the symbols themselves, as they glow slightly as you place them back on your chests, or shields, or necks.
Well, it's
Of only much older types have fire spewing from some of its scales as the energies of various planes have washed into this ancient person, this ancient creature, and twisted it into the mad beast it is. You can see it flying across the sky, burning villages before as they begin to be devoured by the ash, and you contending upon you all a blazing inferno.